TYT Sports, Rick Strom here with another edition of College Football and Gambling. We bring in Gary Olshan, the president of GoldSheet.com, and a new guy, Nick Shepkowski of CBS Radio in Chicago. Guys, how you doing today?
Very good, thanks.
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Let's start out with Baylor and Texas A&M. Baylor number 20, A&M number 21. It seems like this game comes down to Baylor's potential Heisman candidate, Griffin III, and it comes down to A&M's horrid pass defense, an FBS worst 347.6 passing yards allowed per game. Shep, I'll go to you first. What's your take on this one?
I think you nailed the matchup at least right on the head. You look at Robert Griffin. Every time he drops back to pass this year, he's averaging 10.6 yards per attempt. It's absurd, the kind of numbers he's putting up. Sure, Baylor hasn't played the kind of schedule you look at and say, hey, that's very impressive. Yes, they're showing against TCU in Week 1 where they were able to hang up 50 points. Very impressive. And a win last week against Iowa State. But that tough road loss at Kansas State, it's still a team, though, that offense, it's not the Baylor of old. This offense is very dynamic, a 19-to-1 touchdown-to-interception ratio this year for Griffin. And if he's going to throw for a lot of yards against anybody, A&M, they're suspect in the pass. You look at pass differential and what they've done so far this year in their last 3 games. Last week, outthrown by Texas Tech by 203 yards. Arkansas threw for 263 yards more against them. Negative 129 pass yardage against Oklahoma State. A very suspect pass defense by A&M.
Gary, A&M is anywhere from giving 8.5 to 9.5. The over-under is anywhere from 76 to 77. What do you think about this one as well?
Yeah, it's pretty high total because they do expect a shootout, gentlemen. But I tend to agree with Rick. I think it's too many points to give Baylor. Our Gold Sheet rating has a line 4. We don't think it should be over a touchdown because A&M in the second half of the last 3 games has been outscored 72 to 26. They've had some meltdowns. They blew games a couple games ago. They held on against Texas Tech, but they really struggled in the second half. Like you mentioned, Griffin is hitting 80% of his passes. That's hard to do against air, to hit 80%. And Ganaway, the running back, went for over 200 in the last game. So they should be able to score and trade points all the way with A&M, even in College Station. And I'd mentioned last year revenge. This is a big revenge game for Baylor. They blew a 16-point lead last year, missed 2 field goals, had 1 blocked as well, and outgained them almost 100 yards, but lost the game. So I think that sticks in their cross. So we'll take the points. Wouldn't be surprised to see Baylor win it straight up, but we'll pick at A&M 38 to 36. Lean a little bit to the under just because the odds makers have it so high.
Shep, any last words on that one? You agree with him?
I think the one thing you look for as well, you look at how much Baylor can throw the ball, but they're also the only team in college football right now that's averaging 300 yards passing and 200 yards rushing. So as many people that are going to think that Baylor just throws the ball all over, they can run on you as well. And if Texas A&M plays that pass a little too much, it's not like they can't get beat in the run game. So look for that as well. Lastly,
for you guys, where can the people find you? Let's start with you, Nick. Where can the people find you on Twitter?
Probably easiest on Twitter at Shep670. Just shortened version of my last name, and then the radio station I work for.
And Gary, where can they find you?
On our website, thegoldsheet.com. Just check us out online, and we have people here to answer phone number 800-798-GOLD if they want to receive a hard copy of our publication, the weekly publication, 800-798-GOLD, or check it out on goldsheet.com.
Hi, I'm Ben Mankiewicz along with Rookie Mankiewicz, and we have a message for you, don't we, pal? Line. Subscribe to TYT Sports. Do your job!